Lizzie was in the public school system before she came here, and while they worked really hard at including her, she really didn't have a lot of friends. She wasn't invited to birthday parties. She didn't have friends over. She didn't go to friends' houses. Here, she's part of a real community. She has friends. She goes to birthday parties. She has friends over. She is really sort of a typical teenager.
Prior to Cotting, really during the school day was never a problem for William. It was always a positive experience. Where we started, or what we were lacking, and we didn't know at the time, was that extracurricular, the post-school hours, and the ability for William to feel welcome and have a positive experience.
Well, he has a sister who's a year older, and she would be going off to movies with friends or going bowling with friends, and William would be home with us, or we would be in the position to do those things. So it's wonderful that he has a chance to go do these things with his peers.
Even though we're a school for kids with special needs, we want to be as much like a typical school as possible. So we have things like a basketball team and a cheerleading squad and the prom and class trips. And I think, first of all, those give kids a sense that they are like other kids and they're not really doing something very different with their school life than maybe their brothers or their sisters. But it gives kids social experiences.
I previously was in the public school system, and one piece that I thought was always missing was that they were never really included in the special events. I mean, they couldn't join the basketball team or go on the ski trip and those kinds of things, or have clubs and all the other things that are offered here. And I think those things are so important to a child's development.
For many kids, it's the first time that they've been a real part of the team. If you sign up for basketball, you play basketball. If you're in a wheelchair, you play in a wheelchair. If you can walk, you do so. If you need to have a walker, you need to have someone to help you. But you're out in the court, you're expected to play the game and follow the rules as best you can. If you're a cheerleader, you've got the cheerleader uniform and the pom-poms, and you practice your cheers and you go out at halftime.
Every year we have a prom, and the kids get dressed up, and it's in a very nice hotel, and the parents aren't invited to go to the prom because it's the kids' night. And it's a night just like their typically developing peers are having somewhere else around the state. Our ski week every February at Mount Sunapee is an extraordinary experience for our kids. This extraordinary group of students, some who can ski top to bottom, some who have never been on skis before, get this wonderful opportunity to be part of Cotting Ski Week at Mount Sunapee. It's really quite exciting. And our staff go with them, and we have this large cadre of volunteers who come every year from all around New England to work with our kids. One of the other wonderful activities is the senior class trip. Our students go to Disney World every year, and all of the seniors go. We don't deny a child to any of our events access. Between our ski trip and our prom and our senior class trip to Disney World, our students have an incredible array of experiences, just like their typically developing peers.
It's so important for kids to have a peer group because they learn better if they feel good about themselves and if they have friends, if they have all the things that other students in other schools have naturally, but our students struggle a little bit more to have. So when they have their friendships and they feel good about themselves, they're more willing to learn, they're more willing to speak up in class, they're able to really apply their skills and be the best that they can be.
Some of the differences that I've seen prior to kids coming to Cotting was a sense of isolation for many youngsters. And Cotting offers them a sense of belonging and a real sense of being part of a school family.
It's been very painful at times to see your child unhappy or struggling, and to know how happy he is coming here on a daily basis, and just that everyone here gets him and that there are kids that are like him has been so wonderful for us. Just keep pinching ourselves because I don't think we expected it to happen this quickly, and it's been remarkable. It really has.